one of a kind. It's the longest snow machine race in the world. It's a requirement to be mentally tough, physically tough.
Downland Gold sponsors the Iron Dog because it represents the best of Alaska, our resilience, our strength, our resourcefulness, our ability to master really difficult conditions. It's an awesome way for us to be a part of a world-class event that highlights all the great things about Alaska.
The trails I ride on are the same that we light up with critical connectivity.
A lot of snow there.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Inspired by our members, so that you can connect to whatever it is that drives you. We've built our network to evolve and power new solutions. Our home. We can't wait to see what you do with it.
Marks 40 years of Iron Dog racing, and to celebrate, the raffle is bigger than ever. Prizes include a brand new Jeep Gladiator Mojave, an enclosed trailer, a Polaris 850 Chaos snow machine, 4 round-trip tickets on Alaska Airlines, plus $10,000 cash. Win a mountain e-bike, climb gear, a Specialty Truck and Auto gift certificate, and Alpine Creek Lodging. Buy your tickets now. Purchase online at irondog.org or call 563-4414.
There's nothing else like it. Carving your own trail, going where no one else has gone before. Best way to get there and back, jump in a new Jeep. At Alaska's Jeep headquarters on East 5th. President's Day sale events on with new Jeeps starting at just $30,212. Gladiators $9,000 off. Come get yours at Alaska's largest Anchorage Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Official dealership sponsor of Alaska's Iron Dog, your hometown dealer since 1963.
jobs. All boats are powered by fuel-efficient Yamahas. Just know your plans come to Beers Bonuses event. Going on Beers 760.
Carl's Jr.'s 2 for $6 mix and match and ready to containers. That's his mouth. So when beans taste the front of juicy and crunchy hand breaded chicken tenders wrapped in fluffy flour tortillas with shredded cheddar, lettuce, and your choice of barbecue, ranch, or spicy Santa Fe sauces. Carl's Jr. mix and match hand breaded chicken tender wraps. Any two for $6. Tax not included. Price may vary. Visit restaurants or Carl's Jr. for terms.
Celebrating love on Valentine's Day with their Share the Love sock sale. Buy one pair, get one 50% off and 15% off our quality name brand footwear. Chippewa, Monk, Renwick, Merrill, Keys, Utility, and more. Be sure to sign up to win a pair of Monk boots. No purchase necessary. Shop from the comfort of home. All Seasons Clothing Company.com.
Growing up Alaskan makes you, well, a little different. We're an independent bunch, yet we can't get along without each other. We like unique things, and we have unique needs.
Thermal pane windows and R29 roof insulation. Connect your Jeep true four-season RV to keep you warm on those cold Alaska nights. Outdoors RV trailers also have custom floor plates, off-road chassis with 4 BYD shocks, and a 4-ride shackle kit that equals a smooth ride on these rough Alaskan roads. Quality construction inside and out.
The Iron Dog is the world's longest, toughest snow machine race.
2 guys per team, 2 machines. NAC sponsorship level with Iron Dog is huge. It's been a big deal for us for years.
Northern Air Cargo is the largest all-cargo airline in the state of Alaska. NAC supports Iron Dog effectively through movement of freight. The 23 communities that the Iron Dog races through, almost all are exclusively only accessible by air. So that's where NAC comes into play big time. Not only for the race itself, but also during the practice runs.
All of our checkpoint supplies will go through NAC.
Alaska is so diverse and there's no roads going anywhere, so obviously we have to rely on people like NAC, and they've been really amazing to have on the team.
NAC has been huge for us. It's a big deal, and we really appreciate them.
We've just grown the relationship over the years and kind of like a little family now. It's really good. I can't thank them enough, really.
This was not my leadership.
We back in the field, back. We ready, it's time. There's nothing but hustle inside of the huddle. You know that I grind. A dangerous mind, a weapon of choice when pushing the line. Go overtime and I won't break when it's crunch time. My end game is number one. Bet it all, give me my cash. Supreme game, can't stop it. Take off like a rocket. Break it back, don't bend mine. I'm the one now, you can't hide. Legendary like legacy. This is our moment. This is our moment. This is our time. Time is now. It's time to rise. This is our moment. This is our time. The time is now. It's time to rise.
Okay. All right, I'm good. I want to do it again tomorrow.
Doesn't mean it's an assigned table. What it means is your table never be called to go up and get lunch when it's time. So find yourself a table, get ready. We're going to get started here at noon. 7 or 8 items. I think the list is on your table. Look through that. Get ready to bid on it. There'll be some great items. With that, I'd like to introduce a few folks after we do a Pledge of Allegiance, which we should start this off with. So if everybody would stand, that would be great. I pledge allegiance to the flag, the United States of America. Thank you very much. What a great place we live in. Not only in the USA, but in Alaska. I'd like to introduce some dignitary people here today. The Matsu Borough Mayor, Edna Tavares, if you would like to come up, we'd like to welcome you to the Iron Dog and thank you.
Well, I always enjoy this event because there's so much enthusiasm and energy that's going on, and we appreciate the fact that you still make the Matsu Borough the center of your organization. And the Matsu Borough's mission is that the Matsu Borough is the best place to live, work, and play. And to a lot of you, I know this is work, but to the rest of us, it's play and entertainment. So thank you again. Our prayers go with you for everyone to have a safe race, that there will be no problems, no serious injuries, and God be with every one of you.
I love that you were talking to Mother Nature on that one too. Next, I'd like to bring up the Mayor of Wasilla, Glenda Ledford. Let's welcome Glenda to the stage. I'm fortunate enough to spend a little bit of time talking to Glenda, and we have some interesting, fun conversations. So, welcome.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Iron Dog Inspection and Racer Draw Luncheon at the Menard Center. And welcome to the city of Wasilla. We're always glad to have you. The first Iron Dog event started in 1984. This year marks the 40th anniversary of the world's longest, toughest snowmobile race. 2024's race will cover over 500 miles from Big Lake, Kotzebue, Altoona, and back to Big Lake. 25 have officially entered the 2024 Iron Dog race. We have racers from New Hampshire, Wisconsin, Nevada, Utah, Minnesota, Canada, and riders from all over the state of Alaska. The 40th running of the Iron Dog race is scheduled to begin with February 17th, 2024 Pro Class departure, followed by the Expedition Class. I'm thrilled to be just a piece of this momentous and historical event. I would like to thank Mike Vassar, Executive Director, for inviting me here as a guest. It is a pleasure and a privilege to be afforded the opportunity to meet the racers, both local and beyond. Each of you is admired by so many for your will, determination, and perseverance. Embrace every moment of the race and know we are all with you, cheering you on from start to finish. Wishing each of you a safe journey and good luck.
She's working on a little project that would make this building a little bit better for all of us. And we need to support her when this comes up to the ballot to vote. But there's talk about having a wonderful hotel, motel, convention center built right here on the property. So let's support that when it comes up. Okay, a couple housekeeping things. The lunch today is brought to us, and this whole event today is brought to us by Donlin Gold and MTA, so thank those two wonderful sponsors for supporting this event, so thank them. And then a couple housekeeping things. There's restrooms down that hall. There's restrooms down that far hall. And we're going to break here for a little bit to enjoy some wonderful food served by Big J. So thank you. There's 4 serving areas, 1 on each side. We're going to take about 15 minutes, get your food, and then we'll come back and proceed on with the program. So thank you very much. It's just buffet style. Through each, doesn't matter, just make a line and go.
For decades, you've turned to Alaska's news source for fact-based and unbiased reporting. Today, you can get news and information from nearly anywhere. But when you see a story from Alaska's news source, you get a team of journalists vetting each story, asking tough questions, and delivering in-depth information so Alaskans can stay informed.
We are told it could be 5.
We live in a big state, and it's important to us your stories are told with accuracy. Watch, stream, or scroll Alaska's news source from anywhere and anytime.
Who you work with really makes the job, makes the whole entire process enjoyable. And so I want to work here because I like the people.
You know, something that makes Estelle pretty special is the caliber of people.
The team is fantastic, and they're all good hard workers. They've got an excellent attitude.
We have a wonderful community out here. Many of them are local. A lot of us are from the Mat-Su Valley here in Wasilla. Myself, born and raised in Alaska.
We really pride ourselves to not only hire Alaskan, but to buy Alaskan. Some of the contractors we use, Soloi Helicopters, Yokuskakon, these outfits have been involved in Alaska for decades, working on other minerals projects. They know the terrain, how to operate in these environments.
Jobs like this are really important to be here in Alaska because there's room for growth. The economic impact that these projects have potential to bring is huge.
In order to be successful and even to have achieved what we have so far, it's important to be engaged and work with all of our stakeholders. We support communities through sponsorships and donations, things like youth sports programs, Alaska Resource Education Foundation, Kenai River Sports Association, just iconic Alaskan events, Iditarod, the Iron Dog, the Squinting a Fly-In. You know, the examples are just numerous. We're committed to creating a safe and environmentally responsible future mining operation that provides opportunities for all Alaskans.
'24 marks 40 years of Iron Dog Racing, and to celebrate, the raffle is bigger than ever. Prizes include a brand new Jeep Gladiator Mojave, an enclosed trailer, a Polaris 850 Chaos snow machine, 4 round-trip tickets on Alaska Airlines, plus $10,000 cash. Win a mountain e-bike, climb gear, a specialty truck and auto gift certificate, and Alpine Creek Lodging. Buy your tickets now. Purchase online at irondog.org or call 563-4414.
Whatever we do now is going to benefit or impact that next generation. It's that meeting of long time Inupiaq Iloquisate of thinking about our people, our region, and what to do for the next generation, and that responsibility to our past generations. Resource development is a part of that story now.
We're not going backwards, we're going forward. And I think education is very important.
I would hope that residents feel excited about is that they have such a strong say in how development can happen in the region. It's their voice, and it is really about our future and about how we would like to see it happen. And I think when we come together to have those important conversations, we can do amazing things for the next generation.
Team CC is a family-owned, locally grown power sport dealership in Wasilla and Eagle River, Alaska. We have lived our whole lives here and have a passion for exploring the great outdoors of Alaska and serving our community. We sell power sport vehicles that will get you out into Alaska's great outdoors, including Ski-Doo and Lynx snow machines, Kawasaki ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, and jet skis, Sea-Doo personal watercraft, Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides, and Fat Truck. Team CC carries Marlin truck decks and Halcan trailers to haul your power sports.
Team CC's service department and master technicians are ready to repair and tune your vehicle. Our parts department carries OEM and aftermarket parts, accessories, and riding gear, including Fly, Climb, and Fox shocks. Team CC is a Fox Shocks distributor in Alaska, an authorized service and warranty center. We have a dyno machine to fine-tune your shocks to all brands, dialing in the perfect ride.
Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and at our website, teamcc.com. Team CC, Alaska grown and family owned. Become a CC rider today.
right, everybody's got something to eat, comfortable, happy to be here, 40th running of the Iron Dog race. Want to introduce myself, I'm Doug Dixon, I'm one of the board members that helps put the show on. We're all excited for this year's race. A lot of cool things have been happening. The purse grew this year over last year's race. We've got a really good group this year. We've got a really good media team that's helped put this thing together. Sure, you guys have all seen it on the Facebook and the computer, and so exciting. It's an exciting year this year. I'd like to introduce who's instrumental in keeping all of us board members straight, moving in the right direction, and leading the event and making it what you guys are seeing today. Mike Bassett, the executive director. Let's big round of applause for Mike.
I'll take the ice one. I'm the turf. Thanks, Doug. I appreciate it. I'm Mike Vassar, as Doug said, Executive Director. I hope everybody's enjoying the day. There's a lot of things happening at Iron Dog that probably a lot of people don't know about, and I'm going to share some of that with you because it's turned into more than a race. It's turned into my whole mantra for being the Executive Director is to give back to communities that have given to this event for 40 years. And we've done that, I think, pretty darn well in the last 4 or 5 years, for sure. When we complete the helmet safety program this year and youth seminars in conjunction with Alaska Safe Riders, we'll have now given 2,300 helmets away to youth across Alaska, which is crazy. I'm also just working with the Susitna Rotary, and we are done and approved and going forward. Iron Dog will become part of the Kids Don't Float program across the state for this summer with supporting life jackets to boat launch areas so that for youth that can't afford life jackets, there's life jackets there. So that's another thing that's happening with Iron Dog. We have another program that I just started kind of on a whim, and it seems to be taking off crazy. I call it Make It Run. And as you go and travel across Alaska, you see snow machines, side-by-sides, four-wheelers sitting all over Alaska. And it really came to my attention that there's an opportunity for Iron Dog with support from fantastic sponsors that we can start to share some funding to these tech schools in rural Alaska to help support these kids and teach a trade of small engines to them with purchasing parts. And I believe that we can get folks to donate their rigs to the school for the learning. And then they, with Iron Dog being a 501c3 organization, we could lend them a receipt for their donation to the program. It really went full circle for me when we did the helmet safety program at Houston High School in December. And I met the small engines teacher, Jesse Laird. And I can tell you how much I appreciate him sitting here with his group today. He jumped up and said, hey, I want my kids to come and learn about the Tech Expo. So these are the Houston High School kids, and we're going to support his program, which is now, he's teaching me about it. There's 5 schools I think we're going to work on when this is over to support his small engines class with that process. So that'll be great. With the 40th running of the event this year, there's a lot of history that potentially is happening. We have a great ambassador team leading this year, and leading that group is a 7-time champion of the race, Scott Davis. His son, Corey, Pat Riley, who's been around forever, who will be a Hall of Fame inductee this year to the race. Robbie Shackle's a past champion that's part of that group as well. And then we have some instrumental folks in there, and Christina Woolston from Donlin. Ashley Wood, who's one of the team women last year that in 22 years finished the pro class in the long route. And then we're very blessed to have Mike and Dee Dee Johnrow as part of our group this year. bringing some Iditarod flair over to the Iron Dog. So it's a great group to lead this race across Alaska. So welcome them as the ambassador team. You can visit with them afterwards. Talking about history, 7-time champion Scott Davis, 7-time champion John Vale. Team 7, how ironic that is. Tyler Ecclestad and Nick Olstead. Should they three-peat this year, which I think will be the second time there's been a three-peat, but it will bring Nick Olstead his 7th win also, and tie with the Scott Davis and John Vale for the most wins in the Iron Dog. So a little history going on there, so good luck, gentlemen. You hear all kinds of stories, and talking to Scott and Pat about this. When Scott's early years and Pat was part of the race early, it's funny to listen to how things have changed, the technology. It's like, hey, can I get your GPS tracks? And these guys tell me stories about which way is my compass and where's the stakes, and I don't think that's the right way and the wrong way, and now it's everybody's like, hey, can I get those tracks? Can I share those tracks? It's just a quick download. It's truly an iconic Alaska event with the 40th year. I don't think there's any greater athletes in the world than people who compete or participate in this event. The amount of time and dedication that goes in to participating, building sleds, look around the room, there's a lot of work put into all these sleds to head out on the trail this week, so my hat's off to you. Unfortunately, we have a couple riders this year who've been injured, and I hope they have a safe recovery, and we wish you were with us. The person that causes us the most problems, Mother Nature. I think we're, 80 degrees different today than a week ago? Crazy. And it's funny because I sit with the board all the time and say, you know, I look at this app called AccuWeather. And I think 2 years ago in a board meeting in December, I said, it says it's going to be 50 degrees during the race. And they're like, wow, that's just a forecast. Well, it happened 2 years ago. It was actually 45 to 50 that whole week when we had the water everywhere and had to go across the lake. And last year it was right on too. And I forget who I was talking to this week. Somebody said to me, oh, I think it's Chris from Nova. He goes, called me yesterday, he goes, I can't believe it. You said it was going to be in the 30s for the race. He goes, I was ready to call you last week and tell you you're full of you-know-what. But he said, it's turned out to be almost perfect again. So kind of crazy. But we'll battle through her, and hopefully we can get some cooler weather here the next few days. It would help us dramatically. I think Doug mentioned it, the media team with Infinite Marketing and Outdoor, Melissa with Outdoor and Jenny with Infinite Marketing, and Bryce behind the scenes have done a phenomenal job with our media. We've grown from last year. I think I mentioned this, we did just a little bit over 3 million, 3.2 I think last year in our reach of social media, and ended up at just right around 6.1, so we doubled our media reach last year. So the growth of this event is incredible, and it's just, the trajectory is continuing to go crazy straight up. Doug talked about the purse. I'm happy to announce the purse today, $225,000, and we'll pay down 11 spaces. That does not include any of the contingent prizes. So it's a heck of a result. I can't thank the board enough for the opportunity to put us where we're at today and allow me to do kind of what I want to, which is great because I think we're in a really good spot. Kelly does a phenomenal job in the office. Thank you. She, I call her, and she just does. She has everything ready when I need it. So, thank you very much, Kelly. Appreciate it. And then the big, most recent news, as of a week ago, I know some of you guys are getting interviewed, but we are going to be broadcast live on KTAU for the start and the finish, which is something that probably hasn't happened in a long, long time, so I'm glad that we got to bring that back. I just want to wish all the racers a safe ride. I appreciate what you guys do when I need you. It's very important to have you guys available and gals available when we need you to be at events. It means a lot to the organization, and I don't like to do it a lot, but when you do show up, it has a huge impact to support the people that support us, the sponsors in the event, and all kinds of volunteers, etc. As we know, as you guys and gals go across the course across Alaska, you guys are the rock stars, just like the president came to town. So keep that in mind. We are going to be live on TV this year. And talking about technology, I think everywhere now has Starlink for the most part, so you're going to see a lot of new things this year from Iron Dog, with drone footage being shared back to our website. The South Anchorage High School media team, which you see on the cameras here, they're streaming everything. I can't thank them enough for what they do and total support with them. Lee Butterfield and his team are awesome. And when I have a technical question, I call Lee because he knows more about technical things than I think anybody in the world. I said, should we do that? He goes, yeah, but do it this way. So appreciate him. Other than that, thank you all the sponsors for the support of this great event. Appreciate the volunteers, and I look forward to a great race. We're going to auction off some great items here, and I'm going to call up Ron Nelson to help us auction off the prizes. There's a list on the table. It's a live auction. We are a 501c3 entity. We will look for yell if you're going to bid. And as soon as we'll take your payment over here in the back. So I'm going to let Ron take over from here. Thank you, everybody.
All right, how's the Iron Doggers doing? Yeah, 40 years, and this is like the first event that I've got to come to. This is awesome. I'm envious of you guys, and I used to think riding bulls and bucking horses was fun, and you guys are crazy. I've seen some of this stuff. So we're here to raise some money for a great cause for the Iron Dogs. Some of the money is going to go back to the local snow machine crowds to help with grooming, and that's where your money's going to go. They got some awesome items up here. My name's Ron Nelson. I'm from right here in Wasilla, and we are going to kick this thing off. If I can find my list. All right, so who do I have for bid spotters out here? A little bit of help in that arena, because this is like, it's a 360. Ruben is in. Perfect. Yeah, I don't want to miss you guys, and it's kind of a 360 view thing here, so if you want to bid and nobody's paying attention, yell out and get my attention. I don't want to miss you. Grab one of them pretty Valentine's Day napkins, hold it up or something like that. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. First item we're going to sell here is going to be the Garmin Montana 700 GPS. Does this say who donated these? Team CC. All right, here we go. First one. Garmin GPS Montana 700. They're awesome. Ah, here we go. What do you say? What do you, 500 to go anywhere? What do you, 500? 200. I pick my numbers at my auctions, just saying. All right, I'll go 200. Go 2 to 3. 300. Where would you $300? Where would you 300? At $300, put it to 3. Would you $300? Put 3. Anywhere would you $300? At 300. Here, there we go. And now 4. At 3. Here, would you $400? Put the 4. Would you 4? At 3 here. 400 to go. Would you 400? We're about half value. There's 4 back there. Would you 5? 4 back there. Would you $500? Where would you $500? Put the 5 in here. Where would you 500? At 4. Would you 5? 450. Let's go. 4.5. 450. At $450. At 4.5. Where would you 450? Got Ruben taking a 5. At 450. Here would you $500? Where would you 5? Still a great deal. 500. Thank you. 5.5. I'm 5, here we get 550. You're out over here, we get 550, where we get 550. I'm 5, over here we get 550, where we get $550. 550, where we get 5.5 anywhere. I'm 5 big, 5.5. I'll break it down one more time, 5 1/4. At 525, anywhere we get 525. If you're needing one, here's a chance. I'm at 500 bid, we get 525 to go. At 500, we get $525, anywhere we get 525. Told it to you, my friend. $500 right back here in the corner. Raise your hand up so they know where you're at. How are we doing this? Sending runners? Perfect. Thank you. That's how it's done right there. I don't know what we had next. It don't really matter, I don't think, but yeah, all right. Yeah, I think I jumped down. I was going to sell a Colt MR carbine rifle. That one's donated to us from our friends out at Three Bears, Alaska. Have to go down there and pick up all the paperwork and stuff. All right, so they don't have the guns here, but you can pick them up down at Three Bears. Colt MR carbine rifle. All right, here we go. What do you say on this one? Which start with 1,000? No way, we're going to get 1,000, another bit of 1,000, another bit of 1,000, we're going to get 750. Let's start at 7.5. Beautiful rifle here. $750, $7.5. Where would you get 750? At 750. Where would you get 750? $500. Let's get a hand up somewhere. Now we got them. All right, break the tie. 800. At 750. What do you get? 800. At $800. Where any money you can go. I didn't take it. $800. Good. 800. 800, 8, 9, $900 over to 9, at 900, at $900 over to 9, at 850, $900, 8.5, 850, for a Colt, 850, thank you, 900, at 8.5, here we get $900 over to 9, at $900 over to 9, where we get $900 to 9, ooh, that was close. Any motion above the waist counts as a bid, those below the waist I don't want to know about. All right, I'm at 850, at 850, here we get 9, at 850, here we get 900, where we get $900 to 980, where we get 900, 875, one time, I'm going to go. At 850, bid, 875. At 875, where would you get $875? Where would you put them at 875? Told it to you, my friend. 800. And it was 850, right? 850. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Boy, you guys are quiet in here. Normally everybody's like raising the cane, right, Ruben? All right, here we go. Right over here. There you go. Thank you, sir. I gotta find my. All right. I don't know what was next. We're gonna go to the 2023 Polaris Outlaw 70cc, courtesy of Hatcher Pass Polaris. 2023 Polaris Outlaw 70cc. Is that one of these up here? No? Over here. All right, there we go. There you go. All right, perfect. Get your kids into it. Get them off the phone. Get them out in the outdoors. That's awesome. All right, here we go on this one. All right, what do you say here? All right, what do you say we get 2,500? At 2,500, about $2,000. $2,000. That's $1,000. Let's go. 1,000. Now we got 1,000 here, 1,000 when you 15. I'm 1,000 here when you $1,500 when you 15. A $1,500 when you 15. I'm 1,000 when you $1,500 with 15 over here when you $2,000 where you 2. I'm at 15 when you 2,000. 1,750. Does that help you? I'm at 15 over here. 1,750. You're out. At 1,750 where you 1,750. Now to you. 1,750 when you $2,000. When you $2,000. At 2,000 even. I'm 1,750 when you 2. At $2,000. 18. $1,800 at 18. Anywhere when you $1,800 at 1,800. Anywhere when you 18. 1,800 to go. 1,800. I'm 1,750 when you 18. At 1,750 when you 1,800. We're under value on it. At 1,750 when you $1,800 where you 18. We all done? 18 when you 18 and a half. So when you 1,850. 1,850 when you give it 1,850. $1,900 at 19. At 19, isn't this fun? Raise your hand. That's all you gotta do. 19. At 1,850 when you get 1,900. At $1,900 when you $1,900 at 19 anywhere. You know, whoever you're buying this for, it's gonna get more expensive later on. 1,900. At 1,850 when you 19 anywhere when you 19. Y'all done? At 1,900. Told it to you, sir. $1,850. Thank you. All right. been on my wife's phone, my list. Lori, you have your phone with the list on that I put in order? We're gonna go to 2024 Jackson Hole Snowmobile Hill Climb VIP trip. Includes 2 round-trip airfare vouchers, food and drink, 1-day lift passes for 2. It's going to be March 21st to the 24th in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. All right, that's a lot of fun. I had a cousin that won that King of the Hill thing a couple times. David Shepard, I don't know if you guys may know him. He got caught in an avalanche. Be careful about that this year. All right, 2024 Jackson Hole Snowmobile Hill Climb VIP trip for 2 people. What do we say here? Let's go with say 4. At $4,000, another bit of over to $4,000, another bit of over to $3,000. $3,000, 2 people, airfare included. At $3,000, over to get 3. The Jackson Hole's gorgeous. At $3,000, $2,000, let's go, 1,000 apiece. At $1,000, over to $2,000, from the 2, what do you do? $1,000, 1,000. 1,000 anywhere for the hill climb. VIP, $1,000 where? I got one here, what do you get 2? I'm 1 here, what do you get $2,000, but 2, what do you get 2,000? At 2,000, I'm 1 on with the Ruben, what do you get 2? 1,500. At $1,500, where do you get 15? 15, now 2. At 15, what do you get 2,000? At 15, over here, what do you get 2? At $2,000, where do you get $2,000? That's cheap, man. 2,000, let's go. At 15, bid 2,000. At $2,000, where do you get 2,000? At 2, what do you get 15? 1,600. At 15, what do you get 16? At $1,600, where don't lose it for that. At 15, what do you get 16? At $1,600, where do you get 16? Now 17, what do you get 17? I'm at 16, 17, sir, you're out over here, what do you get 1,700? 2 people now, 7, how much? 2,000? Perfect, appreciate it. Now 21, at $2,100, what do you get 21? I'm 2,000 on. At 2,100 to go. At 2,000, what do you get 21? Where do you get $2,100? At 20, I'm at 2,100. Where do you get 21? I'm 2,000. What do you get 21? Anyone can bid if you're going to Jackson Hole. 2,100. At 2,100, what do you get 21? Anywhere, what do you get 2,100? Sold. $2,000. 2,000. Thank you. Where's he at? Over here. All right. Make sure a runner gets to you. All right, here we go. I kind of tried to break this up a little bit, but I don't have my list with me. It's on my wife's phone. All right, we're going to go to, all right, if you have youngsters and you want them to get into the Iron Dog later on, this is your opportunity to set them up. Okay, yep, and we're going to sell a pair of 2023 Yamaha SRX 120Rs. That's these little guys right here. Look at the wrap on them. Iron Dog. Get them a helmet, get them out on the snow, get them outside. This is going to be awesome for a couple of kids somewhere. They're going to go as an Iron Dog pair, and they're donated to us by friends over at Yamaha. Motor Corp. Here we go, both machines go, 1 price. Both machines go, 1 price. All right, here we go, 2 of them, just like them. All right, what do we see here? Well, 8,000, 8,000, $8,000, what do you 8,000, $8,000, that's 4 apiece, 8, 7, 6,000, let's start, 6,000. 2 of them, what do you 6,000, where would you 6? At 6,000, 6, anywhere, where do you 6,000? 5,000, 5,000, we'll start them at $5,000, 5, here, where do you 6? I'm 5 here, $6,000, where do you get 6,000 to go, what do you get 6,000? At 5 here, 6,000. Man, they're worth it. Get them off their iPhones, get them on a snow machine, 6,000. I'm 5, there, what do you get 6? At 5 here, 6,000, where would you get 6,000? I'll get 5,500. At 5,500. How many people in here have 2 kids? Raise your hand. What? Nobody even reproduces in this room. 55? Thank you, sir. 6,000. I'm at 55 here. 6,000. Now, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, Mike. 6,000. I'm 55, baby. What do you 6 where? $6,000, where do you 6? That's $6,000. I'm 55, baby. What do you 6,000? 57.50. I'm 5,750. Thank you. What do you 6,000 even? I'm 57 and a half here. What do you $6,000? Where would you $6,000? 600. The value here, 6,000. That's $6,000 where? I'm 57.50 here. What do you 6,000? At 57.50 here. What do you $6,000? Where would you 6? Anywhere? What do you $6,000? At 57.50, 6,000 anywhere. You ain't 6,000? That's $6,000 where? I told you, any motion above the waist counts as a bid, and I don't want to know those above down below. All right, that's 6,000. I'm 57.50. What do you $6,000? Where do you $6,000? Well then, that's 6,000. What do you 60? 6750, 6800. That's 6800. Anywhere but you sign 6800. You know where your money's going? That's 6800. Well done. I'm at 6750. What do you 68? Anywhere but you 6800. I'll be 6800. Sold it to you, my friend. 6750. There he is over there. 6750. Thank you. All right. We're going to go to the SIG MPX Copperhead. I'm not even sure what that is, but it sounds really cool. Is that a handgun? Oh, there we go. It's just a great big 8-foot by 8-foot picture behind me on the wall. All right. Yeah, and I'm a trained observer. Okay, here we go. On this, on this SIG MPX Copperhead. Check that out. If you're snow machining along and a moose is in the trail, nah, it didn't. All right, here we go. On the Colt, or the SIG MPX Copperhead. All right, what do we say here? Let's go. What do you say? What do you $1,500? $1,000. Starting with a one, give $1,000. Where would you 1,000? 1,000. What do you give 1,000? $500. $500. There ought to be hands all over. I got him. He beat you back there, way back. I'm 5. Go 7.5. I'm 5. What do you give 750? Where would you give $750? $7.5. That's $750 anywhere. I'm 5 bids. $750. Give $1,000. $1,000. But 1,000 even. 1,000. I'm 750 bid. What do you give $1,000? Where would you $1,000? Got to be worth that. 1,000. Where would you give $1,000? Where? I'm 750 bid. $800. $800. 8 here. 9. 8 here. What do you $900? 9 anywhere. Where would you 900? 9 in the back. $1,000 even. I'm 9 back here, what do you give 1? $1,000, put him at 1,000. Easy to keep track of those $1,000 when you say 9 back here, what do you give 1,000? At 9 here, what do you give $1,000? Where would you give $1,000? But 950, one time. How much? All right, I knew it. That guy's been to a lot of auctions. All right, 950 now 1,000. I'm 950. What do you give $1,000 where? 1,000. Here, what do you give 1,050? 1,050. I'm 1,000 on, 1,050 to go. 1,050. Where do you give 1,050? There you go. Now 11. 1,100. 11, no, 11 and a half, you're out again. 11, where do you get 11 and a half? 1,150, where do you get 11? We're still undervalued. I'm 1,100, where do you get 11 and a half? Where do you get 1,150? I'm 1,150 now, 1,200. I'm 1,150, here, where do you get 12? You're out again. 1,200, you're out, 1,200. I'm 1,150, here, where do you get 12? That's $1,200. You know where your money is going. The more you spend on it, the more you're going to enjoy it, too. 1,200. I'm 1,150, what do you get 12? 1,150, what do you get $1,200? Where do you get $1,200? 12 anyway. Anyone can bid. 12 and not 12 and a half. Thank you, Ruben. 12 and a half. At 1,250. Go ahead. Go ahead. There you go. Now 13. At 12 and a half. What do you get 13? At 12 and a half. What do you get 1,300? We need a striped shirt and a whistle up front. At 12 and 13. And now you're both out up here. Now 1,350. I'm at 13. What do you get 1,350? Where do you? Yeah, that's it right there. I'm at 13 back here, 1350 to go. What do you get 1350? Where would you get 1350? Where would you get 1350? At 1350, you're going to be styling on the trail. At 13, how much? 13. I don't want to do that. No, that's too low. 1350, not 14. 14. I'm going to break it down out of respect for all of you guys. Now 14, I'm 1350, everybody 1,400, 14, where would you 14? At 1350, everybody 1,400, where would you 1,400? Now 14, what do you say, 1,400, to 14, and where would you 1,400? Oh, right in between the SO and the LD. All right, 14, a 1,450, a 1,450, where would you 1,450, to 1,450? I'm at 14, a 14 and a half, a 1,450, where would you 1,450, to 1,450, anywhere y'all done? At 14. There you go. Now 15. At 14, 50, what do you 15? $1,500, 15, what do you 15? It's a SIG, 1,500. At 14, 50, what do you 15? What do you 15? What do you 1,500? Y'all done? At 15, 1550, sir, what do you 1,550? You're out again. At 15, what do you? Don't quit me now, we're just having fun. At 15, what do you 1,550? At 1,550, where do you 15? 51,550, y'all done? 1,559. Where do you find these guys? 1,559. We're going to go to $1 increments on this? No, I'm good. So we're at 1,559. Who'd give 1,560 one time? All right, I'm at 50. We're going to be here a while, Mike. 1,560. 1560. This is like selling cattle. At 1560, now 1561, what do you want? What do you think? I know. I know. I shouldn't have done that. What I'm gonna do, because that's true. You're in at 1550. I gotta have 16 to go. That's even, right? At 1550, 16 to go. At 1550, what do you 1600? Where were you 16? At 15, I don't want to get down into the weeds like that. At 1550, 1600 to go. What do you 16? At 1550, where were you 1600? I'm at 16. Where were you 16? You got it, sir. And I saved you $9. I saved you $9. 1550. Oh, tough crowd. They didn't warn me about this. Oh, man. All right. Now, we're going to go to the 2024 Iron Dog Start VIP Day. This includes a helicopter tour for 2 from Big Lake to Squinta and back. 1 hour on the ground at Squinta Roadhouse. Iron Dog cooler bag, fleece blanket, 2 beanies, and 2 VIP passes, good for food and drink, at the finish of the 2024 Iron Dog. This donated to us by Outbound Heli Adventures, Pollux Aviation. All right, 2 people get to go on this one. There's a lot up there. All right, here we go. On the 2024 Iron Dog Startup VIP Day. I would say here at 3,000, where would you 3? Anywhere would you 3,000, down to 3, would you 3, $2,000. 1,000 apiece, 2,000. At 2,000, where would you 2,000, down to 2, $1,000. Let's get a hand up somewhere. 1,000. You're gonna go there anyway. $1,000. I want anywhere where you $1,000 bid 1,000. $1,000 bid 1,000. 2 people get to go. Helicopter trip out there. Everything else $1,000. At 1,000, where would you 1,000? I'm 1,000, here would you 2. I'm 1, here would you 2,000, where would you 2,000? At 1, bid would you 2. At $2,000, where would you 2? Would you 2,000? 1,500. I'm 1,000, 1,500. 2 people get to go. At 1,000 to bid, at 15 to go. At 15. At 15, $100 bid at 15, would you 15? Would you 1,500? At 1,500. 1,000 bid would you 12.5. I'm 1,000 bid would you 1,250. At 1,000, 12.5, thank you. Now 15. At 12.5, 15. At 15, $100 bid 1,500. Where would you 1,500? Now 1,750. Thank you. At 15, 1,750. At 1,750, what do you say? At 1,750, where would you 1,750? Helicopter ride and everything. Go ahead. At 1,750, now 2. At $2,000, where would you 2? Would you $2,000 bid 2? At 1,750, bid would you $2,000 bid 2? Anywhere would you 2,000? 1,800. Lowest I'm gonna go. At 1,750, 18. At 1,800, bid 18, would you 1,800? 1,850, man, what do you 1,850? I'm at 18, back corner, 1,850 to go, what do you say? 1,850, now 19, what do you get 19? At 1,850, back in the corner, what do you get 1,900? At 19, at 1,900, bid 19, what do you get 1,900? I got them at 1,850, I'm looking for 19. At 1,850, what do you get 19? Anywhere would be 1,900? 1,900, 2 people, helicopter. 1,900, I'm at 1,850, what do you 19? Where were you 1,900? Y'all done? 1,900. I'm at 1,850 back here. Would you 1970? Where were you 1950? Would you 1950? I'm 19 here. You're out back here now. 1950. I'm at 19 here. Would you 1,950? Where were you 1,950? Thank you. Now 2. At 2,000 even. 1950. Bid would you $2,000? Anywhere would you 2? Would you $2,000? 2 anywhere? All done. At 2,000. 2,050. At 2,000. Would you 2,050? Where were you 2,050? You're out the back. 2,050. I'm at 2,000, here we get 2,050, where we get 2,050, anywhere? 2,050. Sold it to you. $2,000 even, thank you. 2,000 even. All right, I think this is the last one. This is the 2024 or 2025 VIP Iditarod weekend. This includes round-trip airfare from Anchorage, lodging for 2 nights, and food and drink. The Iditarod starts the first Saturday of March annually. This is courtesy of our friends out at Rainy Pass Lodge, awesome people. Good for this year or next year. I love those guys out there at Rainy Pass Lodge. Great donation here. 2024 or 2025 VIP Iditarod weekend. You're gonna have a good time at that lodge. It's pretty awesome when those mushers come through. They just come down off the steps and they're all tore up and it's a lot of fun. I've been out there myself, it's a good time. All right, Rainy Pass Lodge, VIP for 2 on that dinner ride. All right, here we go. What do you say? Let's go. What do you 7,000? That's 780. What do you 7,000? No, it's 780. This would be a fun trip. You could take your mother-in-law. No, just kidding. All right, 7,000. Anyway, what do you say? 6,000. Let's do it. 6,000. That's 6,000. Actually, it wasn't my mother-in-law that I had the problem with. It was her daughter. Just say. I shouldn't say that. This is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. All right, 5,000. Let's start this. 5,000. That $5,000 winner. 2 people now. Fly out, everything. 5,000. That $5,000 bit of 5, they'll take great care, I promise that. $5,000. At 5, where were you 5? Where were you 5,000 bit of 5? Where were you 5,000? Where do you want to go? 4? 4,000? At $4,000. Where were you 4,000? 3. $3,000. Let's do this. We got one? 3? 1,000? Like I told the other guy, I normally pick my numbers. But I like how you're thinking. 1,000. I'll go. 1 now, 2. At 1,000, they were you 2,000. At 1,000, they were you 2,000. Now where were you 2,000? At 1, that's valued at just under 8,000. I'm looking for 2. At $2,000, anywhere were you 2? Were you 2,000? Where were you 2,000? At 1, they were you 2. At $2,000, where 1,500. Let's have an auction. 15. I'm 1,000. They were you 1,500. At 1,000, they were you 1,500. At 15 something. Now 2. Were you $2,000? Where were you 2? At $2,000. Don't let her do that. 2,000. I'm at 50. Were you 2? At $2,000. Where were you 2,000? At 2,000. Where were you 2,000? I'm 1,750. $1,750. That's 17.5. Get him, Ruben. That's 1,750. I'm 15. Where were you 1,750? Where were you 1,750? That's 1,750. Man, we're undervalued on this one. 1,600. At 16, I'm 15, what do you 16 where? At 1,600, 2 people get to go now. At 1,600, what do you say, what do you 1,600? I'm at 15 on 16 is in, now 17. At 16, what do you 17, what do you $1,700 at 17, what do you 17? At 16, what do you 17 on, now 18. There you go. All right, I'm 17 on 1,800. 18, now it's 19. At 1,900, what were you 19? At 19, you're out again. At 1,900, still great value here. 19. At 18, over here, were you 1,900 at 19? 15, there were you 19. There really is a bidder over here. At 18, 19. At 1,800 at 19, where were you 1,900? 19, 2,000. So 2,000 at 21. At 21, you're out again. Isn't this fun? Raise your hand. 21, there really is a bidder. I'm true. 2,100. At 2,000, what are you 21? Where were you 2,100? At 2,000, on 21 to go. What are you 2,100? Bit of what are you 2,100? Right now, you're only making about 6,000 on this deal. 2,100. At 2,100 to go. What are you 21 of 2,000? What are you 21? At 2,100. Now 22. So what are you 22? At 23, what are you 2,300? At 23, it goes like this. It's easier on your neck. 23. At 22, what are you 23? Would they want to break down? 23. At 2,300, anywhere were you 23 anywhere? 2,300. Wow, this is a deal. Anybody can bid? 2,300. Sold it to you, my friend. $2,200. That was a good one. Good eye right there. I think that's it. So, how many of you folks are going to be coming back to where's the brewery? On Friday? So Sitna Brewing on Friday. We're going to do a Calcutta that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to sell each team, and it's an opportunity to make some money on your Calcutta team. So, just today, my friends, in this live auction, we raised $17,650. Give yourself a hand. I appreciate every bit of it. All right, thank you much.
Let's give Ron a round of applause. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you in Calcutta on Friday.
Thanks, Ron. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you for the contributions. Most of you will see it pay back to you because it'll go back to grooming trails around the valley and up to Petersville. So thank you very much for that. I'm going to turn it over to Doug.
All right, we're going to start the draw for starting position. Early birds be up first. Get rid of that. Where's Kelly at? You gonna come up here and take them and write them down, Kelly? Or? Okay. So what we're going to do, how it works, for those that don't know, is We'll try this one. That's better. So what we're going to do is, a lot of you guys know, some of you don't. We're going to draw a team number. Team can come up here. We got 24 this year, so they can pick their starting order. If they want to go out last, they can go out last. If they want to go out first, they can go first. If they want to go third, fourth, fifth, it doesn't matter. The ball that comes does not mean that's where they're starting. They're going to choose. You guys all have a little moment or two to thank your sponsors and your family, your loved ones, and all that. And go ahead, Ruben and Roller. Let's just put about 4 in there. This is our new toy. All right, first to choose, team 49, Todd Palin and Clinton Van Winkler. What do you guys like? 24th, you thinking? 22nd? Yeah. It's wide open. Let's do it first. Let's lead them out to shoot. I would. You guys, yeah. 2 years in a row. Going out first. Okay.
Well, thanks. A little garbled. I thought I'd have a little more time to prepare while someone else comes up here, but no, big thanks to you. Had a lot of support this year. A lot of things changed for me this year, going to Ski-Doo and here and whatnot, and Dave's been a real blessing, all the support that you've been giving to CCC and Ski-Doo and Fine. My folks, my dad's a huge help to our team here. Chris Collins coming down from Kotzebue has been giving us a lot of guidance on these machines, and just all the other racers and teams here. Team 7's been a big help. I know we helped out a lot of us with brackets there, with Tri-Jet, and all that work, and we've all benefited from that, so appreciate that sharing the information too. One thing I would say too is that, the book of Hebrews talks about running a race with endurance. The race is up before us, fixing your eyes on Jesus. And Teen Sons of Thunder, that's something that, as I've talked to you guys for almost a decade now, that's really heart and soul of what Teen Sons of Thunder is about running the race to glorify the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So just would say that. It's top of what we're running for, and really thankful to be running the race again with Todd. And thanks so much to my wife who carries us through all of the ups and downs of Iron Dog prep and training and whatnot. Couldn't do it without her. And thanks my Valentine over there. And thanks Ski-Doo and Corey Moore with TCC Ski-Doo and Clint for going again. I said, you can't retire now. You've been on Yamaha and whatever. You might as well go on Ski-Doo. But it's been a fun run, and just appreciate Vassar and Iron on Board just making this event continue on. Back in 2019, it wasn't looking very good, but today it's looking great. So, Chicago sponsors, board members.
All right, guys, thank you. Round of applause for Team 49. Next up, Team 40, Stan James, Daniel Thomas. Also riding Ski-Doo. Look alive, boys. Sure, why not?
Awesome to be up here, do it again. Gotta thank our sponsors, Corey and Barbara, wherever you're at. Also Nick and Tyler, they helped us out quite a bit. Really neat. I'm gonna hand this thing over to Daniel here.
Huge thank you to Iron Dog. I am so grateful. I come from the lower 48. What you guys have up here in this race, I'm not sure you guys know how amazing it is. Thank you for sharing your race with me, and huge thanks to my family, my wife, my daughters, and Pam's family's put up with me, or Stan's family has put up with me while I come up and visit. So thanks to them.
on. Thanks, guys. Next up, Team 24. Tyler Gurley and Colin Clayton. All right, I remember these guys running the junior races back when my kids were racing. Glad to see you guys show up. Congratulations. Pick your, where you guys want to go? 7th? All right, they're going to go out 7th. Is there a special reason, Lucky? No. All right. Okay.
We got a few sponsors we'd like to thank. Alaska Line Builders, AK Custom Containers, Paul at Eagle River Polaris, Podium Motorsports, Magic Metals, Alopex Interactive Designs, Palmer Bar, IBDW, Black Spruce Trucking, Powertronic, Sturgeon Electric, 80 Simdorf and Movement Mortgage, Diamond D Leather, Aurora Security, and Talinka Traffic Control. We couldn't do this without all you guys' help.
I want to thank my wife, first of all, Haley, for putting up with us in the garage and making a parking spot for the last 2.5 months. And then everybody who answered their phone, helped us out. Casey, Brian, Zach, Tom, and so thank you guys.
Guys, good luck. Next up, Team 30. Cody Worley and Blake Elder. Riding Skidoo boys this year. Congratulations. Where you guys want to go? Gonna go out 8th. Sounds good.
All right, we've got some major sponsors to thank. First of all, I'd like to thank my family for letting me do this race again. It's always a lot of fun and a lot of work, as you guys know, so a big thank you, Natalie, and my whole family. And I'd like to thank Team CC. We switched over to Skidoo this year, and we couldn't be happier, so thank you, Barb and Corey, wherever you are. All right. And RMG Real Estate, Pioneer Peak Orthopedics, Laura Davis with Country Financial, Harris Integrated Medicine, and of course Iron Dog for putting on this event. It's amazing. We're so thankful to be part of it.
All right, I'd also like to thank my family, the Worleys, my wife, my kids for putting up with me as how this takes. ASRC Energy, Homer Hillhouse, Corey over there, Dave and Dana Cruz, Cruz Construction Companies, thank you again for all your support. Strata Deep Constructors, Ben Cruz, Chepos, Alaska. We got some dinner if you guys want. Thanks.
Thanks, guys. All righty, Team 39. Cody Barber, Brent Lapham. One of 3 Barber racing teams this year. What are you guys thinking? 20th? Give everybody a chance, or you want to look at the list real quick and see what we got? One first, second's taken, 7th and 8th. They're going to go out 6th.
First off, I want to thank Iron Dog and all the volunteers for putting this on. Seems like it's still growing, which is awesome. I'd like to thank a few people too. Polaris, Hatch Pass Polaris, Climb, Valley Imaging, Rock Solid Power Company, Palmer Dental, Aurora Drilling and Consulting, Taylor Fire Protection, Alaska Air Balancing, Willow Equipment Rental, my wife, and all of our family and friends that helped us along the way. Thank you.
First off, I want to thank Iron Dog as well. Doug, Mike, you guys do an awesome job. My brother-in-law, Brett, for the endless hours in the shop getting the sleds ready. Bounce Powder Coating, Forks Auto, KRP, Power Mat, Stud Boy, Trijet, Walker Evans, Venom Products, Perfect Start, Northbound Fitness, Bounce Powder Coating, Fine Line Interiors, Forbes floor covering, my girlfriend Shelby and my kids, my dad, my mom. Thank you guys.
All right, thanks, boys. Next up, Team 26. Kent Gossett and Josh Eagle. Campaigning on Polaris's. Probably seen the Turbinator going in and picking them up earlier this year, bringing them home. Oh, everybody's seen it. Shared it on Facebook. Iron Dog, like 1 million followers on that deal. Where you guys want to go? Let's see the list. You going up 5th? All right.
Well, I think like everybody, Iron Dog putting this on is a really big thing. It's really exciting to get to be part of this. Tim and I are both brand new to this story. We got into it with our kids racing. So right off the get-go, I want to say a big thank you to our families. My wife, Tanya, Hillary, all of our kids have given up a lot so that we have the opportunity to do this year. It's not just us, it's our families. And Hillary and my wife, Tanya, really holding down the fort. We spent a lot of hours in the garage. So that's a big thank you there. In the spirit of saving a little bit of time, we're going to do our top sponsors. We've had a lot of support. We've had a lot of people come out and be willing to support our rookie team, so we really appreciate all that. Our top sponsors are Count On LLC, Woody's, Squinton Roadhouse, Climb, Polaris is a really big one for us. Black Bear Construction, Country Financial, Coho Contractors, Hydrate Alaska. Thank you guys for taking the time and supporting us through this race.
Yeah, wives, sure. My wife, thanks a lot. Got us started in this because she decided to do it. Now everybody brags with me all the time, saying that my wife's a veteran and I'm had to do it. But more importantly, thank you to Tanya, Joseph's wife. The Iron Dog program was run out of our house. We saw her, she was in the shop with us. Tanya held it down at home. We never heard a peep out of her. So thank you so much. Thank you to Joseph. Every single hour in the shop was there. We've been through our fair share of trials and tribulations. I feel like we are the cliche rookies, and we sent it as hard as we could. Folks told us to train in the cold, told us to train as hard as we could. Did it. Always went in the cold. We smashed ice shelves, figured out how that felt. Came home and showed an honors, put sand in our gas, you name it. Thank you so much to all the sponsors. Thank you to the volunteers. Two big figures in my life, Cindy Herman, Todd Palin. I don't know if they know that, but they talk to me in a way that I think a mother and a father should talk to a person. So if I'm feeling down, Todd will tell me, well, I did that one year. Scott Davis did that the same year. So huge thanks to those guys. Huge thanks to Nick and Tyler. Seems like they single-handedly put in the entire trail, and they're always really positive and upbeat and encouraging. So is everybody really. Every Polaris team, everybody that we ask advice from gives us advice. Too much advice is kind of a problem. But thank you everyone. Thank you Iron Dog. Thank you volunteers.
Thanks, guys. Next up, Team 6. Mike Morgan and Bradley Kishbaugh. We can clap. Go ahead. All right, here's the sheet. You guys are probably back here. 3, just like that. All right, we'll give it to you then.
I'd like to thank my family first off for coming out. Got a few great sponsors: Polaris Industries, Climb, Northern Cargo, Walker Evans Racing, Burger, Polaris Nerdcat, Stan Morgan, can be flying for us, one of the best pilots out there. Q Trucking, AIX, Polaris Engineered Lubricants, Barry and Aaron, PCI Industrial Services, Dental Going, Summit Excavation.
Yeah, I would like to thank Real Illusion Art and Design, Studboy Traction Products, Arctic FX Graphics, Baja Designs, Nitro Trailers, local 367 Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Union, PowerMed, Starting Line Products. We're running their exhaust cans this year, and we made some good relationships at Heydays this year, and we got PowerMed to make us some one-off windshields for the sleds. Northern Solutions for all the machine work on the sleds, the custom work there. Anchor Sheet Metal for the fuel tanks, Alaska Wild Projects, my buddy Brandon and the guys over there for helping us get them painted. Fine Line Interiors, Doug's been helping us a lot, thanks Doug. Evan Booth has been helping us a lot on some stuff. Trijet helps pretty much every Iron Dog team here on custom machine work, light brackets, rail braces, stuff like that. Battery Specialist of Alaska, Rich Beard. My buddy Will at Velocity Sled Performance. Rugged Radios, Pro Seal Services, Brad Helwig at AME, Penner Construction, Next Level Excavation, Dalton Industries for some last minute clutch stuff we got from them, and then I'd like to thank Iron Dog and the organization and all the sponsors involved with Iron Dog, MTA, Donlin Gold, Polaris Engineered Lubricants, and yeah, thanks everybody in our corner.
Right on, thanks guys, good luck. Next up, Team 9, Troy Conlon, Evan Barber. Going out fourth.
We've got a big list of sponsors here to thank. First off, I'd like to thank Iron Dog and all the volunteers for getting out and making this race possible. It's a really big deal when you get out there. You know that you've had a lot of people on the team out there, and trails stayed good and stuff like that, and everything's just moving smoothly. You come through the race, you know. So it's a really big thank you to all the volunteers and stuff like that. Polaris, Delta Power Sports, Rady Concrete, Stud Boy, PBR Racing, Team Industries, the Hydraulic Center in Fairbanks, Everett's Air Cargo, Aurora Drilling and Consulting, Pioneer Peak Orthopedics, Interior Mobile Welding, 49th State Remodeling, PowerMad, Speedworks, All Care Lawn Care, Trijet, 139 Design, PowerMad, Advanced Powder Coating, Lime, Alaska Hose and Fastener Supply, Darby's, Summit Coffee, 131 Racing, Genski Automotive, Forks Automotive, Shane and Tammy over there for always housing me when I come down, and last but not least, my wife and kids. Go ahead and do it again.
You pretty much covered it, but I'd like to thank my wife for sacrificing time so I can do this, and yeah.
All right, thanks guys. Next up, Team 5, Zach Wise and Cruz Cleawine. Another team that switched this to do. Does your dad talk to you, Cruz? Huh? He does, all right, good. His dad used to be Polaris dealer, that's why I say that, for those who don't know the background on that. Can you go ninth? Team 5 gonna go out ninth.
I just want to thank all the Iron Dog volunteers. Last year I got to do a truck class with some family and my dad, just to see all the behind the scenes in the villages. It takes a lot of people to make this happen. We have new colors this year. Cruz called me this spring, asked to race, and then probably a couple weeks later, he's like, hey, what do you think about Skidoo? And I was like, oh boy. But Corey and Barb were very helpful. Team 7, all the other Skidoo teams. I mean, it takes a lot. We're learning a lot. Happy I say. So, I'd like to thank my dad, my mom, Red Alaska, Skidoo, Team CC, Holy Barb, all the guys at the parts counter, Crowley Fuels, Prism Design and Construction, Glen Marlin State Farm, 907 Ice, Home Pine, all my friends, fellow racers.
Start off, huge thanks to Iron Dog, Doug, Mike, Kelly, everyone. Huge effort. Really appreciate it. We love doing this. Then switch to Skidoo. Huge thanks to Corey, Barb, Todd, and Nick. Everyone on Skidoo's been so helpful for our, definitely a big learning curve for us. Thank my family, my wife Amanda, and a couple of personal sponsors. Electric Power Constructors, my employer. Taylor Fire Protection, IBEW, Taylor Designs, Homeland Services, Bowl Environmental, Climb, Woody's Traction, Tom Davis for building us way too much stuff. TriJet, and you know, all my friends and my other family members that haven't. Thanks.
Oh, wow. Team 14's next. Casey Boylan, Brian Leslie. I see the board. Might as well take it. 10th. It's the best we can offer. Okay.
Hey, thanks Iron Dog, thanks for everyone coming out. Excited for this year. Looks like it's being warm. We want to thank my friends, family, my wife for picking up a lot of slack and watching the kid and doing all the things that I don't do, which I don't do anyway, but thank you. Thanks Hydrate. They're up top and they'll be hydrating people. We're going to go up after this once we finish up and get an IV. You guys should too. Players, been behind us, pretty big. Fly Racing, Anchorage Yamaha, Stud Boy, Bailey's Rental. New place of employment for me this year, Lineworks, they helped us out, pretty sweet. Rock Speed FX, Value Liquor. Yeah, thanks guys.
First off, I'd like to thank my wife. She's not here yet, but hopefully she shows up. Also like to thank Spurnack & Sons, USI Pile Driving, Viking Electric, IBW 1547, TriJet, Speedworks, Roger Boylan, George Starr McLean. Yeah, and everyone that stays behind us and everyone that helps us, thank you.
All right, thank you guys. Next up, Team 7. Best we can offer is 11th. You guys want it? Sure. Going 11th.
Of course. Thank you everybody that came out here to support this first off, especially my wife, Erin. Thank you for all you do. Nick's wife as well, thank you for all you do. Great. Especially today being Valentine's Day that I don't think anybody else has maybe noticed yet. We're all stuck here on Valentine's Day. Nick and I are very fortunate that we have quite a group of people that have supported myself and him for multiple years. None of this is possible without any of them. First off is Corey and Barb over at Team CC. This will be my 17th year on the Skidoo, and he has been there since the beginning for me. And I can be a bit of a prima donna probably at times, a pain in the butt. But Corey has always just dealt with it, and he's done the most he can for, especially for Nick and I and myself for years. I can't thank them enough over at Team CC, and what they've not only done for us, but done for this whole sport and this whole room really is what they've done for Iron Dog. It is amazing and bar none. I have one of the most supportive work environments that you could ever have. They not only are very amazing at MTA to support me in this race, but as well support this race as a whole. If none of you guys, if you guys notice the signs here, they are an amazing company, amazing Valley company here that supports broadband services here in the Valley to many of us. But I can't thank them enough, and the support network that I get there to allow me the time to go do this with no questions asked, especially as my workload is very busy and their workload is busy, and many people pick that slack up for me. Cruise Construction, another local company that supported me since I was 18 years old doing this race. He is, Dave Cruz himself is an amazing individual and done a lot for Nick and I, and as well this race as a whole. A couple other people, Valley Imaging, thanks for all you guys do. This board, though, is comprised of our friends and people that, such as Doug at Fine Line Interiors, that not only donates to this whole race as well with gauntlets and best gauntlets and bags out there, the bag man, but he is the vice president, or what are you now? President, man. He's just an amazing individual, all you guys, for all of the work, Kelly, Mike, Jenny, Ruben, everything you guys put into this race. None of it would be possible without all the efforts that you guys do. So thank you all.
Yep, thanks. Let's go race.
All right, thanks, guys. Next up, Team 22, Trent Johnson and Cole Sabin. I bet you they take 12. You guys better speed it up a little bit. Race day is coming. What are you thinking? You want to see the board? 12 it is.
Okay, first I'd like to thank the Iron Dog organization and all the volunteers. I know doing these big logistical races across the whole state, it takes a lot of people to depend on, and they do a great job. And we'd also like to thank our sponsors, Hayward Power Sports, Toll Transportation, All-American Heroes Foundation, Walker Evans Racing, Snow Studs, 131 Racing, CNA Pro, Climb, Players Snowmobiles, Power Mats, Sled Shred, Fly High Premium Fire Starters, Grip and Rip Racing, Van Johnson Construction, Saber Landscaping, Anglers Bar and Grill, Anglers Haven, Stone Lake Pub, Street Home Furniture, Fred Shear Lumberjack Shows, Fred Shear's Lumberjack Shows and Alaska State Fair, Up North Retreats, Pullback and Let Go, Johnson Timber, Chippewa Valley Bank, Greg Pearson Construction, M&M Rental, Pat's Landing. And also I want to give a huge thank you to my wife for letting me do this. I know it takes a lot to be away for a month and having 3 kids under 3 years old. And also happy Valentine's Day, Danny. I love you.
I'd like to thank the Iron Dog and all the volunteers, family, friends, and sponsors for all the support. All my life. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Glad you're done. Next up, Team 10. Chris got the big sheet. Best we got is 13. Lucky 13. You want it? All right.
First off, I'd like to thank my wife, Heather, my daughter. Spent a lot of time in the garage during hours of these sleds. Definitely takes a toll on the family, so that's off to my wife. All the people that we stay with out in the villages, out everybody's support out there, having a warm place to stay, and a nice cooked meal when we're out there training and during the race makes a huge difference for us. Some of our sponsors, Polaris Racing, Climb, Walker Evans, Eagle River Polaris, Hardy Cat, Wolf Creek Extracts are some of our main big sponsors this year. Without those guys, we wouldn't be able to do this.
I'd like to start by thanking my wife. She's been very supportive. He supports me no matter what, good, bad, and ugly, and I wouldn't be able to do this race. This will be my 23rd year, and I'm still doing it, and she still lets me do it. My kids, for all the sacrifice of time not spending with them in all these Iron Dog years, but I appreciate them and their help. Heather for putting up with me, staying on their couch this year and stuff like that. And anyways, we'll get back to our sponsors here. Studboy Traction, Starting Line Products, Pernack & Son, Connect Sewer, Drain and Excavating, Finishing Edge, Big State Mechanical, Polaris Engineering Lubricants,
PCM Restoration, Northern Solution, Anchored Sheet Metal, Fine Line Interiors, Arctic FX, Power Mad, Fryjet, Nitro Trailers, Eagle River Trustworthy Hardware Store, Funk Services, Rugged Radios, Glacier Auto Works, Perfect Start Espresso, people that have really helped us out this year, Matt Spurnack, Rob Ross, Jeremy Hansen, Frankie Harris, Wyatt Rohde, Micah Strong, and Luke Miller. I also would like to thank the Iron Dog Board. This organization is definitely going in the right direction. I really want to thank you guys for all that hard work and effort you guys put into this. And all the volunteers. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Next up, Team 18, Chris Carroll and Austin Carroll. You want to go 14th? You know the program, huh? Yeah, I think we're going down the road now.
Okay, I'd like to start off thanking Iron Dog, especially the board of directors for voting and allowing my 17-year-old kid to race this year with me. And also all the guys sitting over there, Chad and Troy and Brett and all them, they've been a big help with the knowledge and getting us set up and pointing in the right direction. And our biggest sponsor is Delta Power Sports, TBR, of course, Expo, Players Racing, Tryjet, Stud Boy, Mac, Federal Credit Union, Rugged Radio, Bell Helmets, Power Mad, Paralimit, Chiropractic, Imperial Real Estate, Very Big Stump Grinders, Walner Excavating, MSR Properties, 139 Designs, Baldwin Chiropractic, Glacier Garage, and Interior Boat Start. And lastly, the wife over there for allowing us to spend all this money on this race. And the young one over there for dealing with us being gone, training, and all that in the garage. Thanks.
Parents, grandparents, Iron Dog for allowing me to race, Gunderson Painting, Sourdough Express, Tony's Sports Bar, Arctic Technical Services, Airport Equipment, Country Financial, Allstate, Climb, Axon Racing, Hollenbeck Painting, Glacier Grind Coffee, Vertex, EDM Drilling, Northland Property Service, and Sawtell Transmission.
Next up, Team 33, George Lambert, Skylar Welch. It's one of our teams off the loop up in Kotzebue. Skylar, you're not in Kotzebue though, where are you at? Okay. Yeah, so, right on, thanks for coming. You want to just follow in and best we got to offer is 15? Yeah. You taking it?
I'd like to thank all my sponsors, Team CC, Climb, Woody's, Traction, Power Med, my interior, my dad, Leo Sheldon, Morris, my girlfriend, Karen Millstone and family, Chris Collins, Joe Barr, Ivory Club, Kotzebue Truck Association, Mountain Ridge Construction, Northwest Arctic Barrel, Green Zone, Alaskan Grown Cannabis, Manila, and One Racing. Thank you.
I'd like to thank my fiance, Candice Brown, all our kids, Carol Lambert, Ned Lambert, Paulette Scherr, Mike and Tina Hensley, Mike Jr., Diane Stephanie, Wally Jr., Danny Waco, Lauren Sheldon, Andy and Renee, Mickey and Jamie, Mike and Lydia, Joe Barr, Justin and family, Kathy Newell, Bobby Norton, Ozzy DeVeers, Brett Allen, Thor and Shy. Thank you.
All right, guys. Next up, Team 19, Chad Moore and Tom Davis. Welcome back, Tom.
Well, I'm glad to be back here. Chad called me kind of last minute a few weeks ago to fill in for Travis, so I want to thank Travis first off for helping out, a bunch of stuff on getting everything ready, and Fly Racing, GPS Alaska, Impact Athletics, and
appreciate all the volunteers. Thank you guys, everyone of you helping out. So.
Yeah, I want to thank Tom for stepping on board short notice 4 weeks ago. I wasn't able to raise Travis's injury, so also like to thank Travis. I know he really wants to be here right now, but not the case. So thank you, Tom. Sponsors, want to really thank Yellow Jacket Oil Field. They've stepped up big time for Team 19 this year, sponsoring Moose River Dental, Sweeney's Clothing, Trijet, 4D Carpet, Bullet Farm, Cruise Companies Alaska, thank you. Stud Boy, EH Lighting, Temple Machine Shop, Pencil Power Sports, Live, PBR as always, thank you. And my wife and family, Jeannie and my daughters, still being gone the last few months. Thank you.
All right, guys, thanks. Team 15, Ken Bergeron and JP riding a truck. Whoa! Whoa! I guess so. Let's pick a spot. 20th? What? Okay, I'll give you 17.
All right, first off, I'd like to say after 10 years of being involved, what a production we have now compared. Look at the growth of this room, of this event. All these people in the orange vests, let's give them a big round of applause. I would not be involved without Bedard Brothers Racing. Randy and Mike Bedard, I would like to thank them very much. Randy's been an ambassador to this sport to many of us. He has taken care of a lot of us, showed us the way, kind of set the hook back in 2005, and here we are. I'd like to thank Polaris Industries. I'd like to thank my lovely wife Jennifer and my son and daughter Jason and Amanda. I'd really like to thank all the volunteers, all the villagers. To be in the trail class, expedition class, to go through a village, be treated, you know, like a rock star is pretty darn cool. And just thank you, everybody.
Again, the whole entire Iron Dog organization has been nothing but amazing. So happy to be involved in some small way. We've got a whole long list. My family back east. Oh, the quick. Okay. So Polaris, obviously, including the validation team. Climb for having me be an ambassador for the past few years, both on dirt and here in the snow. They're fantastic to work with. Lacrosse boots. Yes, if you get wet, you will be warm. Task Racing, Hatcher Pass Polaris, Rugged Radios, Doug at Fine Line, Arctic FX. The other Iron Dog teams who have stepped up to help us, especially Team 30, open to share all the information and the love. We really appreciate it. DHR Fabrications, FX Batteries, the Maniacs at Grip and Rip Racing, and I think that's enough.
Thank you all, Pro Class teams. Thanks for all the help, all the direction. Appreciate it very much.
All right, let's take the stairs now. I don't want you guys to get hurt. That big race. Kim's speech started out, I thought it was like a campaign speech, like he wants to be on this board or something.
Do I have to bid?
Yeah. So, last in the early bird draw, which doesn't make you feel like you're an early birder. We're in the last one drawn out. It's Team 17, the Dorn brothers up from Minnesota. Thanks for coming back, guys. Sorry you were last draw, but you can see we got the new machine. It is what it is. You know, we weren't doing this stuff with the paper. All right. Best we got to offer is 18th. You're taking it? All right.
First, I'd like to thank everybody at Iron Dog. This is an awesome race to be a part of, and thank you everybody for what you guys do. I'd like to thank my wife and my 2 kids for dealing with us, coming back up here and spending the time away from home. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Skidoo, Woody's Traction, Curve Industries, Team CC, FXR Racing, Fine Line Interiors, Grip and Rip, Power Mad, Trail Tank, Jock Tech, 139 Designs, OGO, Slick Products. We'd also like to thank Cody and Blake on Team 30, Nick and Tyler on Team 7, and Zach and Cruz on Team 5, and Gage Shock for all the help getting us set up. And and Tyson Johnson.
Yes, I'd like to thank my wife. She told me not to do this year, and we did not listen. Just taking care of the kids this week. Okay, that. All right, thanks, guys. Okay, so now it's those that didn't sign up early bird. We had 5 teams. I would call the late sign up. They just didn't get in on the early bird. The first one out of that group's team 48. Christopher and Paul Sindor. Go ahead. See that, Kim? They're going to go out 19th.
All right, I've got a short and sweet list to run through. Just like these guys have said before, this race does not happen without the people. With Iron Dog and personal sponsors, so, Brandon at River City Power Sports, Dave Harris, my wife Katie Sindor, her lending team powered by Movement Mortgage. It's the emotional and financial support on both ends. Thank you very much. Alaska Detail, Shockwave Shocks, Johnny Banky at Wilderness Skidoo, Chris Collins, Mary Sindorf, and Klein.
And I'd like to give a shout out to the technical vendors. That was the best, actually, the smoothest that I've seen so far. I've done this many times. So, thank you very much, guys.
Thanks, Paul. Appreciate that. Next up, team 41. Tyler Reese and Hawken Wolf. I'm going to tell these guys where they're going. I've known Hawkins, he was just a little guy raised with his dad. I've known this one since he was born. So you guys are going to go out 20th. Best we got, okay? All right. We're going to take it easy. Day 1, qualify to race day 2, right? All right.
I'd like to start by thanking Steel Point Lodge, Great Alaska Pizza Company, STP Plastering, Danny's Auto Body and Paint, Rhino Stone and Tile, Delegate Fine Line, Corey and Barber, Team CC, Brad Elwig, Mark McKenna, Wayne Wold, and all my family for supporting me.
I'd like to thank the Iron Dog Board for letting us sign up late. Northern Asphalt, Andy Burke Containment Systems, Pioneer Peak Asphalt, Climb, Sockeye Asphalt Maintenance, Matsu Jolly Roger, Alan at Action Graphics, and then Al Palmer Jr., Mark McKenna, my mom and dad, Tyler Applestead, and Corey and Barb.
All right, thanks, guys. Next up, team 34. Kelly Sumner and Chad Kings. All right. Thanks for taking the stairs, boys. Oh, halfway. You got hurt. We weren't giving you your money back. The best we got is 21.
Got a couple things here. Thank you, North Star Supply, Valley Residential Fence, Wendner Roadhouse, Trijet Manufacturing, Polaris Snowmobiles, Climb, Starboy, Anisha, Kyle, Devin, and Tanner, Randy Kangas, Alicia Kangas, Earl and Joyce Summer, Alaska Safety Inc., Attrabas Polaris, and Brad Helwig.
Hey, thank you to Iron Dog and all the volunteers, and my parents, especially my dad. A lot of this wouldn't be done without his help. And DGK Racing and all their support and letting us use their garage. And I'd like to say thank you to Delta Power Sports for parts. Just thank you everybody. Happy Valentine's Day.
Team 16. Eric Christensen and Chris Plattenbacher. How about this, we call him the Smasher. Yeah, all right. Smash your butt up here, boy. Yeah, that's not embarrassing. Remember them big posters last year? You can take 22 or 23.
All right. This is a dream. Can't believe I'm finally going to do the Iron Dog. I am so excited for this. Seriously, this is just surreal. So many people to thank. I'd like to thank my family back at home, my wife for putting up with all my flights, my kids for picking me up from the airport, my dad, Klein, Volk Industries from Kremlin, Colorado, Arctic FX, SLP, Sled Solutions, Colby Off-Road, Nick's Demo, Dario Trucking, Truck Boss, Oxbow, Two Cool Air Vents, Zebros, Mr. Todd Palin, I can't thank you enough. That man has helped me. Unreal. What a great man. Thank you very much, Todd. I appreciate you. Chris and Christine Olds, thank you very much. Chris has been amazing also. The info, the insight, the push, the drive, his wife for helping out. Clint, Todd's partner, thank you very much, Clint. Don't even know the man, but he's been helpful. I appreciate you very much. Ashley and Rob, thank you for letting me stay at your home, your trailer. Great people. Everybody here is awesome. Roger Brown, he's not here, but he's kind of the man that got me into this sickness that they call the Iron Dog. And last but not least, my partner Eric and his family. Don't know this man, but he flew up from Wisconsin to come up here and help me for 4 days after Todd had helped me, and I'm so excited. What you guys do is incredible, and I hope to cross that finish line and become an Iron Dog finally. Thank you.
Well, first, thanks, Chris, for accepting this and being my partner in this. So, just wanted to thank the entire Iron Dog group, from the board to all the racers. Amazing group of people. My sponsors: Whiteman Performance, Pelagi Racing, Hanson Racing, EFW, get my sled up here, Simonson Station Stores, Klein, Lindor Tool, SLP, Arctic FX, Loop Tech, and Polaris. All right, guys, thanks for coming out. Appreciate it.
Been introducing Kelly for 3 years. I still haven't got his yet, so. Next up is the last team, and we've only got one spot for them, so this should be pretty easy, is Team 3. Andy Goki and Kyle Connor. Made it easy for you guys.
This is at least the third time I've told my wife it's the last year, so I mostly really want to thank her. She's also working today, so happy Valentine's Day, honey. Also thank Kenny Cleveland for letting me step in a couple weeks ago. He got hurt, broke his collarbone, some ribs, so here I am.
Hey guys, Andy here. Huge shout out, thank you to all the volunteers, everybody in the fest, everybody in the villages. Literally could not do the race without you. You guys are awesome. Thank you to the board, Iron Dog board, Doug. You guys are fantastic. It's been easier. I remember again. Big shout out, thank you to my wife, Marissa, kids, Aislinn, Quinn, Elise. We're sick to be here. We're not feeling great today. Also, Trijet Manufacturing, Precision. You guys probably seen Josh in here somewhere. Gosh, Nick, you guys, they're all awesome people over there. They've been a huge help from us from the beginning. Distinctive Ride gave us a good deal on some lights. Robinson Millwork. Tim at Trophy Lodge, if you guys get a Delta Junction in Alaska, you need a place to stay. Tim up there, he's the guy to talk to. You got good places. Patrick Pass Polaris, Willow and Wasilla, you guys have been a huge help to us. C&M Field Services, my buddy Mike Jetty started a company a couple years ago. They're killing it. Awesome mobile mechanic stuff for heavy equipment, the lawnmowers, whatever we need. A1 Signs, last minute yesterday, I'm like, hey, can you guys make us some stickers? They're like, we got you. So thank you so much for that. SLP, Grip Traction, Houston Gas Station, Kenny Jr., Kenny Sr., Mom and Dad, Jimmy and Kathy down in North Carolina, Uncle Frank and Aunt Holly, Colorado, Greg and my neighbor Patty, they're next door neighbors to us. They've been a huge help. Thank you guys, everybody, all the racers that have been helping us out throughout the way, and Kyle for supporting my last minute choice here to keep going. And Kenny, thank you.
All right, thank you. Well, we went 1 minute over schedule, so me and Mike will have to speed this thing up. I will start. I'd like to thank the tech team. As everybody has mentioned, you guys killed it today. That's awesome. I'd like to thank the board of directors that worked with us. And give us a chance to clap for these guys. Thank you. I'd like to thank the board for helping do all this stuff. We've got a pretty active board, and a bunch of good people take a lot of time out of their lives to meet once a month. We meet a couple times a month as we get closer, every week the last month. So that's a pretty big deal. I want to thank this whole Iron Dog family, everybody here. I can consider this a big family. It's a big deal to me. From me and my 3 kids, I want to thank everybody that reached out in our time of toughness a few months back. But thank all of you guys for that. Hill would appreciate it. Mike Vassar, thanks for letting me talk you into taking over the ED spot, buddy. Hope you're enjoying it. And that's about what I got to say. We're going to get rolling. Me and Matt and Dan are going to head for Whiskey Bravo tonight and try to get down to Tatini and get the checkpoint set up Thursday and be ready for Ambassador team on Friday. So thanks everybody, and we'll see you on the trail.
Thank you, Doug. Doug Dixon, President. And like I said, I'm glad I talked you into that. The board's tired of hearing me say this, and they'll close really quick. If you're not excited about Iron Dog now, you're in the wrong building. I tell the board that almost every meeting we have. If you can't get excited about what's going on, then you should go somewhere else. We have a great group. Thanks to the tech team. They did a great job. Dave Bathy, I expect this next year to be done at 10:31 again. So fantastic. Good job. The race marshals. Thank you guys. Tyson Johnson, Dan Brown, and Jake Goodell. Thanks for being race marshals. We'll turn this over to them on Saturday morning, and it'll be their race to manage. The military folks in here, could you all stand up, please? We created a great partnership with 732 and 773 Air Force people, and these guys have been phenomenal in support of us as volunteers, and then we contribute back some funds back to their booster clubs. They're fantastic. Thank you very much for your service and your support. There's a racer meeting at 2:15. If you don't know, in the room down the hall with the race marshals. In the meantime, we're going to clear this out and open it up to the public this afternoon so that you guys can, gals and whoever can stick around and talk to the public coming in. It would be fantastic. And one last thing, is there any of the catering people still here? I didn't see them. Anyway, there's a group called Grizzly Pantry. It's ran out of Big Lake Elementary. I heard about it late last week. So I reached out to them just now. They are super excited. Grizzly Pantry supports children on weekends who don't get enough food from their family. They will be here at 4:30, and we are going to donate the remainder of the catered food to them this afternoon, and she is excited. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, sponsors. And let's have a good race, and we'll see you soon. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming.
It's one of a kind. It's the longest snow machine race in the world. It's a requirement to be mentally tough, physically tough.
Downland Gold sponsors the Iron Dog because it represents the best of Alaska, our resilience, our strength, our resourcefulness, our ability to master really difficult conditions. It's an awesome way for us to be a part of a world-class event that highlights all the great things about Alaska.